So welcome to another session. It's a little different session because we are going to talk about meditation. And we are going to talk about spiritual journey, that what is spirituality all about. Today, understand what is the purpose of human birth, right? Because it has the solution to all our queries and all our problems. Even in the medical system, if doctor cannot do anything, or after the surgery, he comes out and tells the, the relatives of the patient that now pray to God. Because ultimate healer is him and ultimate master of the universe is him. Today, spirituality is our ultimate journey in life. Every single person has to finally come in the spiritual path, one day or the another. Because that is the intention of life. You can think that I don't have to pray to God, I don't have to become spiritual because I am doing good karma. I am doing good things. Why should I pray or ask God anything? We have to know meditation and prayer is not about asking God something. It is about connecting to our true nature. And we have to understand it is the intention of life to make everyone connect to themselves. As they say that human being takes several births. I always feel that human being takes 7 births. That's why in Hindu religion we say Saat Janam. That we have 7 planes of existence. Because we are given 7 births to realize our true self. Every birth we come closer to our true nature. Every birth our consciousness gets revealed more. I refuse to believe that we have to take birth like animals. We never take birth as insects and animals or different other creatures of the world. We were always humans from the beginning. But yes, we are trained in every birth to be a more evolved human. Right? Like there is a theory of Charles Darwin that we have evolved from monkeys. Right? What I believe is we have not evolved from monkeys. As we are evolving from a monkey, we are becoming a man. A person who is not trained, a person who is not evolved, his consciousness is like a monkey. He's jumping from one thought to another, from one activity to another. He's anxious, he's irritated, he repeats his actions, right? So his characteristics are like monkeys. Vanar Prakriti, nature of a monkey. And as we evolve in life, the monkey gets trained, and ultimately it surrenders to reveal our true nature. Right? So in this spiritual journey, where in this journey we are ultimately connecting to the source, or we are connecting to our true self, what is the path we have to take? We have to understand that we are made up of 4 consciousness. The body, which is the most gross, most visible part of ourself. The mind, which is our knowledge. Then our senses. And finally, our identity. We have to train these 4 consciousness and achieve union with them. So we have several lessons that we have to learn in life regarding these 4 consciousness. This union is first we achieve with ourselves. Today, even your body is not in your control. You cannot even train your body unless you connect to yourself. Today you want to do something, but your body wants to do something else. You want to work, but your body is lazy. You are positive, but your body is fearful about survival. You want to have faith and trust in God, but your body is fearful about diseases, about support, about stability. So there are many, many lessons of the body consciousness that we have to learn so that it surrenders to the mind. We learned few of the lessons when we did the first chakra, Mooladhara Chakra Sadhana. That our body is just a vehicle for the soul. We have not come to serve the body has come to serve us. When we learn the lessons of the body, we release the fears of the body, and then we are able to train the body and achieve union with the body. Then the body becomes like a faithful servant. Then we learned lessons of the mind in the Manipur chakra. We learned lessons of honoring our opinions, honoring opinions of others, settling in our consciousness. And there are many, many lessons of the mind. When we attune to those lessons, only then we can make the mind surrender to the soul. Then there are many, many lessons of the senses. Today, your senses are not in your control. You don't want to eat something, you want to diet, but your senses are greedy for it. You want to abstain from alcohol, but your senses want it. You want to abstain from lust and addictions, but your senses force you to get into it. You don't want to be fearful, but your senses make you fearful. So there are so many lessons of senses that you have to learn, right, in order to train the senses, right? Then lastly, it is our identity consciousness or the role play, which we did in the throat chakra and Swadhisthana chakra lessons. That we have to realize we are not the identity. We are playing a role of the divine. Don't get associated with the role, but play the role well. Learn the lessons of the role. Ultimately, we have to surrender our body, mind, senses, and identity to the soul. So we have to achieve union with our soul first. Today you are fragmented within yourself. If you're fragmented within yourself, right, your mind is going in a different direction. Your senses are going separately. Your body is doing something else. Your identity is saying something else. And that's why you have so much of confusion. Ultimately, we have to surrender all these to the soul, and then the soul will realize its union with the consciousness, with the universal consciousness. Now, how do we do this? Is it so tough? Does it look so tough? We have to understand the answer of all this is meditation and getting knowledge and awareness. You have come with a birthright to know. It is your birthright to know and learn. You don't have to search the answers. Universe will come in different forms, either like teachers like us, or with books, or with different mediums like friends, guides on YouTube. But you have to understand it is your right to know, and universe is going to teach you. You will always notice whenever you have a confusion in your mind, someone comes with the answer. Because it is your right to know and learn. Because more than you, the consciousness wants to evolve. In order to understand this, you can see, suppose we have got a box in which there are different seeds. There are seeds of different plants. If you take one seed and put it in the mud, and it is a papaya seed, what will grow from it? A papaya tree. Who makes it grow? Who is the energy? What is the energy that is making it grow into a papaya tree? The moment the seed went into the material existence, which is the earth starts its job of nurturing it, supporting it. The seed becomes conscious, right? And then what happens? It grows its roots, and then it starts growing the stem, leaves, flowers, and ultimately it becomes a blossoming tree. Did the seed want to become a plant? Was it the desire of the seed to become the plant? No. It became a plant because it was a seed. Today, it is not your desire to realize yourself. It is not your desire to realize your full potential. You are realizing your full potential. It is a process which is happening. Don't try to control. Just like a plant should not control. I want to grow fast. I want to have many fruits. My fruit should be so big. It should be given to the whole world. What if it doesn't rain? What if there is no sunlight? What if some animal comes and, munches at my roots and my branches? It is not your concern. Life protects you. Life nurtures you. Life is there for you to realize your full potential. You have to just attune to the laws of the chakras. In the root chakra, you are supported. In the sacral chakra, you have a unique identity, just like a papaya tree, a melon tree, apple tree. So you are either a doctor, a politician, a healer, an artist. In the Manipur chakra, you have to realize you have power to transform situations. You have power. In the heart chakra, you have to realize you have come here to give. You don't have anything to take because your nature is giving. Do you think an apple tree wants to give apples? Do you think a cow wants to give milk? Do you think a horse wants to run races? No. We have not come to give. It is our nature to give. Giving is our nature. So a cow just gives milk. Apple tree just gives apples. A horse loves to run races. A painter just paints. A dancer just dances. A speaker just speaks. A healer just heals. So we have to understand that every consciousness has just, you have to just connect to your nature, and only when you realize your nature, you will settle in that. Till you don't realize your nature, you will go into pleasure or pain. You will have a pleasure of giving to the world, and you will have a pain, I'm not giving to the world. So you will be oscillating between pleasure and pain. But when you settle in your true nature, you just are. And that is the goal of human evolution, of spiritual growth. In Vishuddha Chakra, we realize our nature as light, as the one who transforms. In the third eye chakra, we start seeing the truth. And what is the truth? Today, the life in front of you is the truth. See your family. See yourself. See your house. See your neighborhood. See your parents, your friends, your profession. You will realize you are actually not seeing them. You are seeing them through a host of definitions and illusions and expectations You are seeing your life through a curtain. Nobody is able to see the life as it is today. Actually, the life in front of you is complete. It is joyful. It is happiness. It is actually very wonderful. But you're not able to connect to it because you're connected to so many definitions. Just look at your life today. Where have you achieved? Where have you come till today? Where have you arrived till today? What you are today is an accumulation of so much of hard work, efforts, and dreams. How much you have tried to come here. You wanted desperately to have children, and you have children today. You desperately wanted to marry, and you're married today. When you were a child, you wanted to grow up. You're grown up. You wanted to have your own house, and probably you have your own house. You wanted to come to this country, and you are in this country. You wanted this job once, and you are in this job. You wanted to teach. You wanted to be a marketing person. You wanted to follow this profession. And you are here. Can you see where you are? When you actually settle in what you are, you realize it is complete. It is what I wanted since long. And this situation is evolving me further to my true self. And when you realize it, you become so joyful and you become so loving. But problem is connecting with this. No one can connect. Because the moment you see it as incomplete. Yes, I have children, but they have not done this till now. Yes, I have a spouse, but there is disharmony. Yes, I do have a house, but it is not the one I wanted. I wanted something more. Yes, I have a job, but it is not as per what I wanted. I have problems. Yes, I have things today. I have friendships, but they do cause me a lot of troubles. I have finances better than what I had before, but always there is a but. Because you are seeing the world through your mind. The biggest problem is the mind. It keeps you engrossed in illusions, perceptions, definitions, past and future, so that you actually cannot see yourself. So the spiritual journey is going from the mind to the heart. Because heart is where you reside, God resides. Heart is the place of Sat Chit Anand. Heart is the place of happiness, contentment, joy, love, and bliss. It is so difficult to come to the heart. Every time you want to come to the heart, the mind pulls you. No, don't come here. This is pleasure. This is excitement. This is thrill. Or it tells you, this is so fearful. This is so painful. And like a monkey, you are jumping from this to this, this to this. All the meditation we do is on the mind. We meditate on the mind in order to dissolve all the places where it is jumping. It is like the monkey is jumping from one branch to another. What we have to do is cut off the branches. When there are no branches, it won't have many places to jump. And finally, ultimately, it doesn't happen so fast. It happens after years. The monkey has nowhere to jump, and then the monkey looks down. And then it realizes, oh, I am an illusion. There I am jumping. I was always at the right place. And then the monkey realizes the illusion of itself and surrenders. you can say the monkey was born. Okay, now listen to this carefully. The monkey was created as a copy of the divine consciousness. The monkey was a photocopy of the divine consciousness. It is like man created a robot, right? But now the robot has forgotten who created it. The monkey has forgotten who created it. And now it is trying to control your life. That this is happiness, this is sadness, this is what I want, this is what I don't want. It has forgotten its connection with the source. And what we have to do in meditation, you have to make the monkey realize that whatever you think is pleasure, pain, and different definitions are all illusions. You have to connect the monkey to your natural state. And there are many natural states. The lesson of each chakra is your natural state. In Mooladhara, stability is your natural state. The day you tune to the lessons that I'm always stable, even though there is crisis, there is calamity, I am supported. You stop fearing whenever there is a little up and down in finances. When you tune to your natural state, the monkey has no branch to jump in that aspect. So every chakra tunes you to your natural state. I don't have to repeat all the lessons of chakras, but I'll quickly again say. Mooladhara, stability. Swadhisthana, creativity. Manipur, power. Anahat chakra, trust. Vishuddha, transformation. Ajna chakra, acceptance. Crown chakra, contentment, gratitude. So when you attune to the lessons, the monkey doesn't jump in those cases. So the more and more you become aware, more and more you learn the lessons of life, the jumping of the monkey stops. And as the jumping of the monkey stops, you start connecting with your consciousness that was always behind the monkey, which is your heart. If I want to explain to you a little better, the sun is God and the moon is the monkey. The moon is you who has been created as a photocopy of the sun in order to realize the sun. If I give you another example, if you see an ocean and there are many waves in the ocean. Now the ocean is so expansive, how can it realize itself? The sun is so vast, how can it realize itself? The consciousness is so vast, how can it realize itself? In order to realize itself, it creates a photocopy. The ocean creates a photocopy of a wave. The sun creates the moon. The consciousness creates the mind. The manas, the mind. The ego about whom we are talking, the monkey mind. Because this photocopy was created, the purpose of the photocopy was to be a witness and realize the consciousness. But the photocopy forgets itself. It is like the robot forgot the creator and it started trying to rule the world. It tried that I have to live in the, in the world of my dreams. In Hindu mythology, it is explained very well with stories. This ego is depicted like Ravana. In the story Ramayana, it is depicted like Ravana, who lived in Lanka, which was like a whole city with jewels. It's full of golden buildings. And if you see Ravana, he had 10 faces because the ego is distracted in 10 different directions. So the photocopy has forgotten itself and has become Ravana. Right? The reflection that was meant to realize the source has forgotten itself and it has become Ravana or Ravan. And it has got 10 different faces which are looking in all directions, getting you distracted. Oh, I have to do this. I have not done this. What will happen? What happened in the past? Oh, I have so much of fear. Oh, I love this. So we have to understand that all this spiritual journey is about making the photocopy realize what is the source. That you don't have to do anything. You have to be just a witness. Just be. The moon doesn't have to do anything. It just has to be, and it will transform and realize itself as the sun. But to just be is so difficult. We are so agitated. We are so jittery. And that's why we meditate. We meditate to become calm. We meditate to settle the mind. We meditate to see beyond the mind. We meditate to connect with the consciousness. So meditation basically is of 3 types. Or you can say meditation basically has 3 steps. I'm sure all of you who have come here do meditation in some form. All of you do meditation in some form. What I believe is there are 3 stages of meditation. In first stage, you try to basically develop concentration. So what you do? You do pranayama, breathing exercises. You do yoga, physical exercises. Right? Or you do tratak, or you do some focusing practices in order to make the mind more concentrated. And that is the first step, concentration. Okay? Now this concentration doesn't happen so fast. Like suppose you want to start doing physical exercise and you want to start running. You cannot run a lot the first day. Initially, you will take 1 round of the garden. First day and you'll be panting. Second day, you'll be little better. Maybe after a week, you can think of taking 2 rounds. Same way, the exercise of the mind is not easy. So initially, you will take time to concentrate. Right? Whenever you start your breathing, you'll notice the mind just goes here, here. You have to calm down and practice more. Maybe people just focus on a dot, or they focus on a picture, or they focus on the top of a light of a candle. So initially what you have to do is you have to develop focus. And that takes a couple of months. I can tell you, I started my, this meditation type of exercises back in 2008. Then I started realizing how important it is to calm your thoughts. I understood one term called TES, which is thoughts per second. And that time what impressed me was the fact that a person who has got minimum thoughts per second, he doesn't age so fast. And that really impressed me. Because we ladies don't want to age fast. So what I realized was that people who are always worried, who are very anxious, they have a lot of thoughts per second. And because of that, they look very sad and aged. Right? So what happened was, I realized that we have to slow down our thoughts. When we slow down our thoughts, we can see the gap between the thoughts. And that is our consciousness. So that time what happened was, I started looking at my breathing. whenever I used to get time, I used to just focus on my breathing. And it is not easy. Because when you look at your breathing, the mind has to focus on the breathing and it gets very agitated. Especially when you wake up in the morning. Your mind is like a monkey. And I used to just sit and I used to just concentrate and try to bring my mind to my breath. And it used to just give me a kind of headache. And whenever I used to have time, during work or during times of travel, I used to just focus on my breathing. Then slowly, what happened was I started focusing on some picture, or I started focusing on a object. So I started developing more and more concentration. That was the first step. And it takes time. It does take time. Then people do yoga. I'm not so much of a physical person, but yes, if you do yoga exercises also, that helps you. Then second stage, what happens is once you have developed sufficient concentration and my mind obeys me, you start the second step, which is transformation. In this, I started doing mantra japa. Because mantra are powerful sounds which transform the mind. When you chant mantras of Lord Ganesha, those mantras give you the properties of Ganesha by resonance. So, if you chant the mantra Om Gam Ganapataye Namah, it is the seed mantra of Lord Ganpati, the remover of obstacles. You develop resonance with his quality of removing obstacles. Then you chant Bija mantra of Goddess Mahalakshmi, Om Shri Mahalakshmiye Namah. Then Saraswati, Om I am Saraswatve Namah. Of Shiva, Om Namah Shivaya. Of Hanuman, Om Hanumate Namah. Of Kartikeya, of Durga, Om Dum Durgaye Namah. Om Kam Kartikeya Namah. Of the different Navgrahas. And this information is freely available on YouTube. If you ask me if I had a guru, actually I never had a guru. Yes, I did listen to some teachers off and on, but I firmly believe our guru is inside. If you connect to yourself, you can download everything. Whatever I teach will not be found in any book. In this manner. Of course, the spiritual teachings are finally the same. Everyone is finally teaching the same thing because these are just different forms of yoga. Some people are reaching God through karma yoga, through selfless service, through the right actions. So they are teaching you how to behave, how to perform, how to be disciplined, and how to be on the right path. Some masters are teaching you to achieve yoga through Dhyan Yoga, knowledge, right knowledge. Some are teaching you through Dhyan, means Kriyas, meditation techniques, mantra techniques. And some are teaching you through Bhakti, through lot of selfless love and devotion and surrender to God. I learned the path of Chakra Yoga, which I think is more of a Gyan Yoga, because it has more of knowledge and yes, accompanied by devotion also, Dhyan also, and of course karma also. But all this knowledge, I firmly believe it is all in the universe and it is just downloaded. You will meet masters at the right time. So as I said, I started chanting Bija mantras, but at that time, this is back in 2008 to 2012, my focus was more on material side. So that time my focus was to get something in life or to achieve something in life. When I wanted finances, I used to pray to Lakshmi. I also found a powerful god Indrakshi to pray for money. So I used to keep on doing prayers to Lakshmi by different sadhanas. Then I wanted for my kids education. So I chanted Saraswati mantras, Ganesh mantras, Gayatri mantras. Because I wanted power, so I started chanting Durga mantras. So that time I was chanting mantras basically to accomplish things in life. Every time I had a purpose. Oh yes, I want to do this. Okay, which is the best god to achieve that? Who will take me there? I believe every god has got a different department. You cannot go to Lord Shiva and tell him, please, Lord Shiva, give me money. He will say, I'm not the finance department, go to Lakshmi. Right? You can't go to Saraswati and say, please remove my obstacles. Oh, this is not my department, go to Ganapati. You cannot go to Hanuman and say that give me beauty and charisma. He said, no, that is not my department. I am an ascetic. Go to Krishna. So you have to go to the right God. So I used to identify the God, achieve resonance with them. And in order to achieve resonance, I used to do japa with a rosary of 108 beads. See, this rosary is basically just a counter. Right? So I used to do this and I used to chant. First, I used to chant 108 times. Slowly, I increased it to 108 into 3 times. So 3 rosaries. And slowly, I increased it to 11 times. And then the effect started happening. Because when I used to chant, Om Gan Ganpate Namah, 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 I used to chant, and slowly I used to start vibrating with Ganpati, properties. And then I used to achieve so much of resonance that even in the daytime, that mantra used to ring in my ears. Om Gan Ganpate Namah, Om Gan Ganpate Namah. It used to just resonate with me and I used to see the obstacles getting removed. Now people ask a lot of questions, how to meditate, what dress to wear, what is the time, what we should eat. I will tell you what. Okay. What is my personal opinion is that the best time to meditate is when your stomach is not so full and when you're not sleepy. Otherwise, there is no specific time. Of course, early morning time is the best because that is the time your mind is more agitated and that is the time to drain it. But if you have a lot of work in the daytime because your spouse or your children are going for work, you can meditate after you get free from them. And you can meditate in the evenings. You can meditate at any time. But most important is your stomach should not be full, otherwise you will sleep. So that is the time for meditation. And basically what I found was after sunset, it is not easy to concentrate because our body is very drowsy. So it is better to meditate before sunset. Second, people ask me questions that, in the morning, should we take bath and, cleanse ourselves and meditate? My personal opinion, because I'm a hardcore meditator, and more so after 2012, I meditate for a minimum of 4 hours every day without fail. I wake up in the morning at 6 o'clock. I meditate till minimum 9:30. And I try to meditate in the evening also for 1 hour. Because that is my life now. So what I found was taking bath is not necessary. What is more important is you are fresh. because you're not the physical self. You can just wash your face, wash your hands, and sit down and meditate. You don't have to spend time, taking bath and getting fresh, because till that time your family will wake up. So it is not important to, take bath, etc. It doesn't matter. Now people ask, what should be our position when we sit? Should we sit with some mudra? I believe nothing is important. Sit what makes sense. Sit comfortably. I just sit with folded hands, or I sit like this. It doesn't matter. Then people ask, what should be our seat? Should we sit on the ground? Should we sit on some very big meditation chair? Well, to tell you practically, and you are hearing right from the horse's mouth, I sit on a bean bag. I sit on a bean bag because I think sitting on the ground is a torture to the back. Right? And to keep your back totally straight, it is actually impossible if you are going to meditate for 3-4 hours. So I just meditate on a bean bag, and it is the most comfortable. I think the gods also and saints also used to meditate on grass. They used to meditate on a seat made of grass, which is like a bean bag. So I think the best is a bean bag. Sit on that and meditate. And one thing very important for meditator is watch your diet. Because if your diet is not proper, you will be sleepy and you will have no focus. So for meditators, it is very, very important to have a sattvic diet. Sattvic means have food which is not too pungent, which is not non-veg, which is not junk food, which is not processed food. You have to eat food which is very fresh, freshly cooked also, and freshly processed. Because I went in meditation, I had no choice, but I had to give up on bread. I had to give up on flour, which is processed one. I had to give up on anything which is processed. Even it could be puffed rice. Even it could be biscuits. It could be anything like chips, or anything which is too greasy, too cheesy, too oily. Because if I have that kind of food, I'm just sleepy in the morning and I can't meditate. And that is my suffering. If I can't meditate, it is a suffering for me. So I have to better leave what makes me suffer. So to meditate, you have to have a very light stomach. And I advise that people who want to go deeply in meditation, they should not eat after sunset. So basically, they should have their meals all before 7 o'clock and keep their stomach free after 7. And try to have a very, very fresh diet. If you want to eat cereals, you have wholesome cereals. If you want to have grains, have wholesome grains. In Indian food, we have got chapati. Please make the wheat flour fresh at home. Grind it at home and consume it within 10 days. Don't take the ready-made from market. So the food has to be sattvic, otherwise you cannot meditate. And not only food, your lifestyle has to be also sattvic. You cannot watch television, you cannot watch exciting serials, right? You cannot be in a fantasizing world and then expect that morning you can meditate. Because if you're going to thrill yourself the previous day, your mind is going to go there the next day. So slowly, you have to come out of too much of television, too much of mobile, too much of external stimulations, too much of hearing music, Because if you are in a habit of continuously having something in the ears and having music, you can't meditate. So you have to give up, the senses, the sensory pleasures. You have to give up the sensory pleasures of the tongue, of the sight, of the ears, of the touch, and of smell. This I teach you more when I take workshops on mastering your senses. But it is a practice which you have to take in your day-to-day life. So these things prepare you for meditation. And as I said, the mantra chanting you have to do for a time that is sufficient for you to establish resonance. And that is at least one rosary of 108 chants, or 3 rosaries, and better 11. And then what happened with me? When I was doing this Bija mantra chanting for 2 years, I came across the mantra of Gayatri. When I came across the mantra of Gayatri, my life transformed. Because I found that she is the light of gods. She is the light of consciousness. I have a lot of miraculous experiences with Goddess Gayatri. So when I started chanting the Gayatri mantra, I realized it is such a complete mantra for all the chakras. It is a complete mantra of, to cleanse your consciousness. It is a cleansing mantra. And I discovered that there are Gayatri mantras for, Ganesha, Gayatri mantra for every single god. And the difference between Bija mantra and Gayatri mantra is, the Bija mantra is more tantric it is there to achieve something. But Gayatri mantra is to cleanse yourself. See, either you achieve something by resonance and by control. And second is you achieve something because you become natural. So you can get money by controlling Lakshmi, or you can get money by cleansing your consciousness to abundance. Do we understand this? So we can get power either by praying to Durga by her Bija mantras, or we can cleanse our fears and connect to our power, which is nature of our soul. I preferred this technique after some time. So I started doing Gayatri mantras of all the gods. Gayatri mantra of Ganesha for Mooladhara Chakra. Gayatri mantra of Krishna for Swadhisthana Chakra. Gayatri mantra of Lord Ram for Manipur Chakra. Gayatri mantra of Lord Vishnu for Anahat Chakra. Gayatri mantra of Saraswati for Vishuddha Chakra. Gayatri mantra of Durga for Agya Chakra. And Gayatri mantra of Shiva for Kama Chakra. I realized the places where these gods reside, which are the different chakras. And I used to chant 11 Gayatris, like 11 rosaries per day, which used to take me 3 hours. And this I did for another 2 years. And then I realized that the main Gayatri mantra, the Surya Gayatri mantra, is more complete now for me. Then I started chanting only the Gayatri mantra. And now I just meditate on Gayatri. Then we come to the third stage of meditation. In 2012, I came to the third stage of meditation, which is called contemplative meditation. I realized I can direct my mind to my beliefs, to my fears, and transform them. So I started changing my life with that. I realized that I can see my fears, I can see my blocks, I can see my beliefs, and I can use my mind to come out of it. And that is what I teach in workshops. So when we did Mooladhara Chakra, When we did Mooladhara Chakra webinar, we released the fears of survival. When we did Swadhisthana Chakra, we released low self-esteem. When we did Manipur Chakra, we release powerlessness. When we do Anahat Chakra, we release mistrust. When we do Vishuddha Chakra, we release the fears of expression. When we did Agya Chakra, we released non-acceptance. And when we do Crown Chakra, we release discontentment. So I realized that there are 3 stages of meditation: concentration, transformation, and contemplation. So those people who are interested to meditate, because ultimately you have to meditate, you have no chance, you have no choice also, because that is your journey of life. So when you meditate, you will be taken to these 3 stages. Definitely by doing meditation, your mind becomes more calm, you are more focused, you can see between the thoughts, you can see the gap, you can find solutions easily, right? You can look at situations more clearly, you can advise people better, you can connect to your inner power, right? And you know yourself. You can see the things for what they are. And that's so important. So meditation is the ultimate medicine for good health also. It is the ultimate, medicine for peace. This world is a very fearful place, right? We have to understand there is so much of fear, so much of anxiety in this world. And you have already come in the gravitational field of the earth. You cannot escape. You cannot choose that, I cannot live in this world. It's so fearful. Let me die. A lot of people choose to die also, because they give up. But we have to understand that when we meditate and when we understand life, we actually realize it's so beautiful and so joyful. And we want to live more. We want to live eternally because we realize that life is just our reflection. So meditation is very important to actually understand life also, and to train our mind, body, senses to come in the present and to make our present beautiful. If you are in the grips of your monkey mind, you will create a terrible world. But if you're connected to your consciousness behind the monkey mind, you will create your perfect reflection. You will create Ganpati, you will create Lakshmi, you will create Saraswati, you will create Hanuman. The life will be a reflection of you. Right? And I can tell you a little bit about my journey for those who are a little interested. In 2012, what happened was with me that was the time when suddenly I found a lot of satisfaction come inside me. What happened was, before 2012, we were working in a smaller office place. We had a small office space of just about 1,000 square feet. Then what happened in 2012, we purchased our new office, the video of which you saw, in the starting. It's a beautiful office of 2,000 square feet. And I was feeling so blessed that I've got such a beautiful place. After that, we were able to purchase one more office of 3,000 square feet. Then my satisfaction knew no bounds. And I started feeling so satisfied to the point of boredom. Then a thought came to me. It was a thought by the Guru. He told me, if you were to die today, are you ready? I said, no, there are still things I want to do. It asked what? It asked what you want to do more. So I said, no, there are more things in life which I want to experience. So he said, go and experience. So in 2012, for the whole year, I satisfied my desires. Desires of eating different cuisines, desires of traveling, whatever I wanted to travel, desires of having friendships. And then what happened by November, December, I was too full of satisfaction. I became so satisfied with the world that in fact I asked God, either you take me or give me some purpose to live in this world. I had no purpose to live in this world in 2012. It was like a depression setting in because of boredom. I was too satisfied financially, too satisfied professionally, too satisfied in my personal life. I have 4 grown-up children, who are 23, 24, 27, 28 years. And all of them are very aware and very brilliant kids, a very satisfactory family life. And I was totally bored. And that was the time that, I really wanted to leave this world because there was nothing to do in this world. And that was the time I got a message from the divine. Are you ready to cross the other side of spirituality? And then without hesitation, I said yes. And then my journey started of enlightenment. I learned lots and lots of lessons, and which I teach you. I take workshops, which are deeper workshops to detach yourself of material attachments and to realize your higher self. Okay? So, meditation for yoga, training the body, mind, and senses. In classic Hindu religion, you can see this picture which is seen in front or cover of Bhagavad Gita. You can see Krishna riding the chariot, right? And you can see Arjun sitting behind the chariot, and you can see the horses. This is actually your life. Krishna is the sun, the consciousness. Arjun is you, the moon, who has to copy the Krishna. When Krishna instructs him to send the arrow, he will send the arrow. He has to obey Krishna. He has to surrender to Krishna. So Arjun is you, the surrendered. The chariot is your body. If Krishna is not riding your chariot, the horses will go unbridled and they are going to harm the chariot also. And unbridled horses not only harm the chariot, they also harm the passenger and destroy the chariot. So this is a classic representation of mind, body, soul, and senses. Now, this is a classic picture of your consciousness, which is in your stomach or the Manipur chakra. It is the lake of Chitta. As I said, it is like a bed of ocean with different waves. Many of the waves are colored, right? They are colored means many of the memories in your life, they are colored with pleasure or pain. And these memories are called vrittis. Some of the vrittis are colored with attraction or attachment. Some of the vrittis are colored with dislike or aversion. And some are neutral, and which is our goal. Now these are the vrittis where the monkey jumps to different branches. Whatever you are attached to, your monkey is jumping there and forcing you to take a particular decision. Whatever vrittis are colored with dislike, the monkey is telling you or warning you not to go there. So as I said, that way the world in front of you is actually very joyful. Actually, your family life, your professional life is actually very joyful. But you cannot see it as joy because you have definitions of how they should be. You're not enjoying what they are. You're not joyful in their presence. So till the monkey is jumping from one riti to another, you cannot be in the present state. Right? What is the first sutra in Patanjali Yoga Sutra? It is Yogas Chitta Riti Nirodha. Yoga is total stopping of the ritis in the chitta. Yoga happens when the mind no longer gets modified. I don't teach Patanjali Yoga Sutra. It is just for intellectual purposes. It tells you there are yam, there are niyam, means there are processes which you have to follow. There is asan. There is pratyahar. Pratyahar means abstinence of the senses. There is pranayama, means breathing exercise. There is dharan, means contemplation. There is dhyan, means meditation. And there is samadhi, means absorption. So these are the 8 different steps. So every path gives certain steps. In path of Lord Buddha, there are different rules. 8 different paths are there in that also. In our Chakra Yoga, we talk about 8 different chakras. Every chakra lesson is going to tune you more to the universal self. So we are going to continue the slide. So it is these modifications of the mind on we have to focus when we do contemplative meditation. Now see this diagram. If you understand this diagram, it will make a lot of sense to you. Okay. This is how our senses interact. We have got 5 senses which are outward senses which are called karmendriya, with which we interact with from the internal world to the outside world. These karmendriya are 5 of them. In Mooladhara Chakra, we have initiation. In Swadhisthana, we have creation. In Manipur, we have action. In Anahat, we have experience. In Vishuddha, we have speak. And then we have 5 cognitive senses which are called Jnanendriya. In Mooladhara, it is smell. Swadhisthana, it is taste. Manipur is sight. Heart chakra is, and throat chakra is here. So today, because of the ritis in the you are trying to control what should happen, what should not happen. Okay, so you are not seeing that your senses are just tools to take in from the world and to interact with the world. But what happens is you're not doing that. You're trying to experience through the senses. Something like today, if you're having a bowl of dessert. Okay, if you're having a bowl of dessert, does the bowl have to enjoy the dessert? The soul has to take the dessert, no, not the bowl. The senses are the container of the dessert. So this is the illusion of the senses. Because of the alignment of the ritis of the chitta, an egoic personality emerges. And that personality tries to control what should happen in life. I ask you a simple question. Why do we eat food? Okay, this is a simple Indian food. I have not shown very classic food, very simple Indian food. What you have to understand, why do we eat food? Okay, do we eat food for taste? And most of the people eat food just to enjoy, and that's why the restaurants are always full. All the time people are meeting in restaurant and they're always being gluttons and eating. Because you're not eating food for the right purpose. So The actual purpose of food is to nourish you, but the perceived value is taste, joy, and pleasures. Into addictions and have obesity and health issues. Second, what is the purpose of love? What is the purpose of romance between a male and a female? Because most of the people are addicted to that. The primary purpose of romance between a male and a female is procreation of love. And then you enter into lust and perversion. And that's why people are so addicted to porn, addicted to women, addicted to opposite sex. All the great have talked about the 3 W: women, wealth, and wine. If you are in addiction, how can you connect to your true self? So we just saw the different illusions which happen because of wrong definition. If you are eating food for taste, you will be addicted to food. If you're romancing a woman for lust, you will be addicted. If you are attracting money for pleasure and for status, you will be addicted. If you're doing work for a status or pride, you will be addicted. Today, any material assets you are getting for joy or status, you will be addicted. Unless you are connecting things for the purpose, which is sustenance or which is living your true nature, you will be addicted. So one of the lessons what we learn in spiritual journey is look at things for the basic purpose. Food is for nourishment. Woman is for, experiencing stability, sharing of opinions, procreation, or expression of love, not as a tool for pleasure. Wealth is your nature and it comes for sustenance and not for joy. Material assets come for sustenance and not for status. So these are the different lessons, and I have shared with you how we do meditation and what are the different steps.